Hello and welcome, my name is Stefan, this is Real Fitness Coaching, and today in this video we are going into a real-time total body core HIIT workout. So it's whole body, we're going to get the legs back, the shoulders, the arms, everything's thrown in the mix, but this is about the core specifically. We're going to need 2 dumbbells. I'm going with 2 8-kilo dumbbells. That's no mark of macho strength, but do be careful, scale up with the resistance. You want to go with a weight that you can manage. Technique is king. Now I've got a mat underneath me today because there's going to be some stuff on the floor, but use your indoor shoes on your mats, treat your mats kindly, and they will last a long time. The workout today is going to go like this. We've got 2 movements back to back, 45 seconds each, then you get your rest, that's 30 seconds recovery, and we're going to repeat that 9 times over. The focus again is the core, but you're going to need 2 dumbbells. Okay, let's get into our warm-up. We're going to go hands on hips, and we're going into hip circles, taking those hips out and around, testing for what the hips, the core, the lower back, even the ankles and the knees have in store for us today. Make sure you feel nice and fluid and loose by the end of this 4-minute warm-up. So taking the hips out and around, you can rock the feet from side to side to allow that little bit extra movement. A slight bend of the knees, we'll change direction now. And maybe the outside of the hips, maybe the inside, the groin, the glutes on the outside, IT band on the outside, adductors on the inside. Maybe they feel a little bit stiff, we'll warm them up and loosen them off, melt that toffee as we go through these movements. So from here, we're going to go up with the hands, trace a big circle, down, up and around. So getting the back, getting the hips and the shoulders as well with this one. Down, up and around. If you feel dizzy, just keep your eyes on a fixed point. A floor in front of you, maybe a couple of meters is fine. Turn the body, we're going to change direction now. Notice how I'm turning the body as well as going up and around in that circle. So getting that dexterity through the rib cage, through the shoulders, and a little bit of stretch in the hamstrings as we come down. One more. And all right, from here we're going to go wide stance. Bring one hand across, the other hand behind the body. We're going to reach to the opposite toes and twisting through the midsection and getting those shoulders mobilized as well. All right, knees wide and weight into the heels. All right, and from here, starting off with a squat, neutral squat, then a wider squat, and then a rotational squat back to the midline. Squat, step out wider, rotate around. We'll go again into the midline, step wide, step around, back to that midline, step it out wider and around. We're going to go one more time. Neutral or narrow, wide, and then around as we go. Careful as you're stepping off of that mat. Okay, perfect. Wide stance once again. Now reach the hands across from side to side, like I'm trying to touch the wall either side of me. Weight into those heels and getting the inner thighs, shoulders and core warming up with this one. Good. One more on each side. Walkouts next. Straight legs, and then walk down to the palms, drop the hips, chest up, walk it back, and again, walkouts. Navel drawing in as we drop, and walk it back, hand over hand. We're going one more, and drop those hips down, and stay in this position, step 1 foot forward, step it back. And then the other side into our groiner step. Couple more. That's it. Opening up through the hips. Getting the shoulders warmed up. And the core as well. Alright, feet wide, hands together. T rotation. Up. Up. Looking to the ceiling. Turning through the body. Pivoting on the toes. Heels moving side to side. All right, good, and walk those hands back. I'm going to come onto the toes, just a little bit of a cardio warm-up. Okay, our first two moves, renegade row and rainbow sweep. Renegade row, this is where we want the two dumbbells on the floor, feet wide. I'm going to lift one and then the other. Rainbow sweep is one dumbbell up and over, up and over. All right, here we go in 5 seconds. Core strong, feet wide, hands close. That's it. Lift, lift. Bracing with the arm against the dumbbell handle. Slow and deliberate. Quality over quantity with those reps, with that technique. Resisting that twist at the midsection. Good. Tight grip on the dumbbell. And we got 10 seconds to go now. Working the core, drawing that navel inwards. And time to switch. Rainbow sweep. Dumbbell in hand. Up and over. Up and over. Keep those feet planted firm. Draw that navel in and get the midsection. Working hard. Feel those obliques. And we're turning not from the feet, but from the midsection, from those obliques and from the core. Up and over, we've got 10 seconds left. And down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! 30 seconds rest. Spider-Man plank and core twist. Spider-Man plank, that is hands wide, and we bring one knee up and forward as if touching the elbow. From there, core twists across from side to side, holding that dumbbell tight, working that core. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees up. Exhale as you bring that knee towards the elbow. Staying up on the toes. And a little bit of twist, this time from the hips. Bracing those palms against the floor. So getting the chest, shoulders, and the triceps working, as well as the core. Okay, 10 seconds left. Keep it up. One rep after the other. Core twists. Whew. All right, here we go. And as long as you can with those arms. From side to side. Really drawing that navel in and getting the core fired up. And that cardio working as well. 20 seconds. And 15 now. Planting those feet firm. Tight grip on the dumbbell. 5 seconds more. Working that pace and recover. Straight arm plank with alternate arm lift and pull over with a reach out. Hands together, feet wide. One arm reaching out and then the other. A little bit like the renegade row. No weights, just reach that arm out. Resist that twist at the hips. From here, lying down, one leg reaches out, and then the other. Whew. Here we go. Arm out, arm out. So we're planting that palm heel against the floor. Really resisting that twist at the hips. Shoulders and triceps. Going to be feeling it after this workout. Keep those fingers spread wide. So you get a nice base of support from that hand. All right, 15 seconds to go. Again, a long straight arm holding you up. That core pulled in tight. And changing now. Lying back. One leg reaches out as the dumbbell comes down overhead. Keep that lower back flat to the floor. Navel drawing inwards and downwards toward the spine. Make the most of that reach. That's where the work's happening. Again, stretching whilst under tension through those abdominals. 15 seconds more. Triceps, the grip, working as well. Not resting on the floor with that dumbbell or with the foot. 30 seconds rest. Next up, inchworm and then high to low core twist. Inchworm. Straight legs, walking out into a press up and then walking back. High to low core twists with the dumbbell. We're going across with that twist. All right, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Fingertips to palms, press, and then walk it back, hand over hand. Straight down into the next one. Strong through that core as we walk out, press, and walk it back. And again, rep after rep, till we hear that buzzer go. Straight legs all the while. Testing that hamstring flexibility. We've got 10 seconds left to go now. Again, chest, shoulders, core. This is whole body core workout. And, oh, here we go. High to low. Twist. Plant the feet. Firm to the floor. And you're driving down and driving up using that lever length of the arms. And power, cardio, and core rolled into one. 15 seconds left now. Core twists, low to high. Less than 10 seconds. Now 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Next up is dive bomber, and then high to low core twists from the other side. Dive bomber. We're in our wide hand, wide stance position, and then down and up, down and up. All right, we're starting there, and then it's the core twists. Here we go. And down and up. Hips high, using the shoulders, triceps, chest, and lats to push up. Staying right up on those toes, and nice and mobile through the ankles. Under 20 seconds to go. Well worth having one of these thick cushioned mats for these workouts. 7 seconds now. And twists. Now, dumbbell in hand, feet planted firm, and driving across the body. Navel pulling in, arms length, long through the neck and the shoulders, long and tall through the spine. Halfway through now. 20 seconds left. Here we go. 15 now. Change direction with pace. That's where the work is done. As you slow it down and speed it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, next up, we have a plank ladder and V-sit twist. Plank ladder. From straight arm to elbow and back up. That is our plank ladder. Repeat that. V-sit twist. We're going into our V and then twisting with the dumbbell across the body. Here we go. Straight arm plank. Down to elbows. Switch the direction. Constantly changing up which hand goes up and then which one goes down. Resisting as much as you can that twist at the hips. And keep that core strong. Keep it moving, guys. 10 seconds left. Strong until the end. Navel pulling in. V-sit with the twist. Proud posture. Right up on the sit bones. And side to side. So going to test the arms with this weight, but we're focusing on the core. And posture is all important. Not rounding, but stay proud. And twist with the body. 10 seconds more. Last 5 to go. Counting them down. 2, 1. Okay, 3 more combinations. Vertical chop, and then plank rainbows. Vertical chop, down, up with the dumbbell. Plank rainbows. We're going with that rainbow sweep from the hips, up and over. Run up on the toes. Here we go. 2, 1. Strong core. And we're driving the dumbbell up and down. Shoulders working, yes. Arms working, yes. Legs holding that position, but the core and the back strong. That's what we want. Navel pulling in, tall in that overhead reach. 15 seconds. And last 10, driving up and down. Keep the breathing going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Plank, forearms, wrists and elbows, up and over. Rocking on those toes from side to side. Like you're trying to touch the outside of the hip to the floor. Just past that halfway point. 20 seconds now. Again, core strong, piking up with those hips. High, over in that rainbow sweep. Just keep the work going, keep the breathing going. Keep that core strong and engaged. Woo! All right. 2 more combos. Figure of 8, pull over to curl up. Figure of 8. We're going to chop that dumbbell into a figure of 8. Pull over and then curl up. Pull the dumbbell over and reach up. Use the dumbbell to give you some momentum and then drive up overhead. Here we go. Down and up. Like you're waving that checkered flag at the end of a race. Core strong. It's not just about the arms, it's about the core. Tying the movement of the upper body and the lower body. Legs bracing, shoulders and arms working. cutting that X, that figure of 8 in front of the body. 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, pull over and curl up. Reach high, curl, and then curl on the way down so you're not slamming hard into that mat. Using just a little bit of momentum. Up. Okay, 20 seconds to go, guys. Stick with it. Stay strong. Work hard till you hear that buzzer go. 10 seconds. Breathe. Out on the way up. All right. One more combination. Inverted V and scorpion climbers with the dumbbell. Inverted V. And it's going to be outside, up and down. Making that inverted V shape. Scorpion climbers. Okay. Knees going across and under the body. Here we go. Down, up. Again, the core pulled in tight, active and strong throughout. It's not just the arms, but the midsection decelerating and then accelerating back up. Tight grip on the dumbbell and keep it in motion. 15 seconds more. We're nearly there, guys. Up and down, up and down. Turn through the hips, through the midsection, and scorpion climbers to finish. 1, 1, 2, 2. Exhale with that knee drive forward. This isn't about the heart rate. This is about the core and the obliques bracing and crunching. 20 seconds more. Weight on the palms. Twist through the hips. 10 seconds more. Stay with it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right. Nice work, guys. Well done. We're going to get into our cool down in just a moment. Whew. Right now, up on your feet. Resist the urge to lie down. Well done indeed. Hands on hips. Hip circles. So as we go through these a second time, we're just looking to feel if there's any improvement. Hopefully the body's a little bit warmer than when we started. And so this should become a bigger movement, a freer movement. Back in the other direction. Okay. Bring the breathing down slowly over this next 5 minutes. And so we get into that cool down movement quite early after finishing up. So again, ankles, knees and hips. Making that big turn. We're going to go horizontal rotation. Just taking those arms out. You can go with this one, elbows bent if you want. Tall, decompress the spine and create that breeze. That nice breeze with the arms as we move across. And breathe. Okay. From here, feet flat, we're going to reach one hand up, one hand down, side bending. reaching the hands apart from one another to really stretch down the side of the body. All the way from the hand, down through the ribs, through into the low back, and even a little bit through the hips as well. All right, widen that stance. I'm going to sit the hips over to one side, hands on the thighs or hands on the hips. It's going to be a stretch for the inner thigh. Leaning back towards the straight foot, straight leg foot that is, and up and over. And that will increase that stretch just a little bit. Breathe, don't forget to breathe. Did I say that? Up and over. Getting a little bit of hamstrings as well as the inner thighs. These adductors and hamstrings work closely together. Again, it's another area that can get tight when you're sitting down for long periods of time. Hands out in front, hips back. Then you can walk those feet out a little bit further. And just gently bobbing down towards the floor. Getting that stretch through the inner thigh and the backs, hamstrings and adductors. All right. Weight on the hands, down to one knee, sideways on from a high kneeling position. I'm going to reach the hand back, grab hold of the top of the foot, getting the thigh, the quads stretching, navel drawn in, and hips forwards to increase that stretch just as much as you need to. Good. All right, I'm going to release that foot forward again into the hip flexor stretch, reaching the arms up, getting the front of the hip on that rear leg. Core has to be engaged through this. Make sure the back is safe and happy. Switch. High kneeling. Reaching back, grabbing that foot. Tall, navel in, and then bring the hips forwards. Getting that thigh stretch this time on the other side, the rear leg. Getting that quad stretch. Breathe. Good. I'm going to go ahead and drop that foot now. Core engaged, and into that hip flexor. Reaching up with those arms. Again, the back is safe because we've got the core, the navel drawing inwards. Awesome. Okay, coming back. Standing now. Rolling those shoulders around. Low to high, front to back. So we're opening up the chest and the shoulders as we work through this movement to finish.
Activity completed.
All right. Nice work, guys. Fantastic. If you've given it everything you've got through that workout, as I'm pretty sure I did, then you will have put yourself through a really, really tough workout. Done and dusted in under 30 minutes. Fantastic work. I hope you feel good. I will see you again very soon for another fantastic workout.